What is going on, Movie Meals? Movie Meals, Moon Knight. We're here to review it. Came out a couple days ago. Finally got a chance to sit down and review it. Thank you, Movie Meal patrons, Kimberly and Karen. If you want to join the patronage, go do that down below. Go get some Movie Meals merch. It's all linked in the description. Go check out all the other great videos we have on our channel. Don't you worry, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, that review you're all waiting for is coming. But let's get into it here. So there'll be spoilers. We're going to talk about the episode 2 of Moon Knight. So we'll just start. Kyle, what were your positives? What'd you like about this episode?
I like that the show is continuing to do the crazy camera work that I was seeing from the first episode. Despite us, I was worried that we were going to have the mystery be revealed, but as it gets more and more revealed, that camera work would start to disappear. But I do like that this is continuing to happen because it's making this concept even more interesting than just on like the most simplest of terms that it could be. So I really appreciate it on that level of directing. And I appreciate Oscar Isaac as an actor because the dude is really fun. He's a terrific actor. He's very entertaining in this show. And I like that, as you know, we're getting this reveal more and more of there's Steven that we see right now, but there's also Mark Spector, who is this unknown character that's kind of inside of Steven's head right now. And I liked the bouncing off between those two completely different characters, but Oscar Isaac is just really making them feel like their own. But I am excited to kind of move off from Steven and focus more on Mark just a little bit. Did I pause or something?
Oh no, I'm reacting to just your takes. It's the old
yeah.
reaction.
I'm kind of ready to see who Mark Spector is more than just like the voice in like the mirrors and whatnot. I'm excited to see who he is as his own character. Not that I don't dislike, or not that I do dislike Steven or anything, but you know, I could just see from some people's point of view that maybe his nervous nature is starting to wear a little thin. So it might be good to at least give and take when it comes to having different differences between these two characters and seeing how they evolve into maybe one cohesive being. We'll have to see. So I'm just very curious to see how that goes, but I like that duality that we were seeing in this second episode. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I really like the second episode. So far, the show is working very well for me. I'm digging it. One of the things, you're talking about Steven, and to me, Steven's the audience. And so I'm enjoying that because he's going through what we're going through. So yes, I'm ready to now have Mark in control, but so is Steven, even though they have that honestly heartbreaking conversation about how hard it is with this dual personality and how one of them has to be trapped for the other one to be out there. But I really like that Steven is us. He's us. He's our feelings of what we're watching. And I'm ready for more reveals. Steven's ready for it. So I really like the way the show is going in this direction. I loved the suit idea that he manifested. I know that's some comic thing at some point that happens. I thought it looked real cool. The suit looks awesome. We got to see him actually do a little bit more fighting here. I'm enjoying it. I like the new addition with his wife. I thought she did a really great job. Obviously, Oscar Isaac is great. This episode, he rocked it. It's got some Winter Soldier vibes in this Egyptian god who is judging people before they've done anything and what they might do. And I like that we're going that same route that happens in the Winter Soldier with this technology they designed that's supposed to take out enemies before they actually commit a crime. And so it's an interesting link. And I like that we're kind of, going a little bit towards some of those ideas that those are still at play, that people are still trying to do this. I thought Ethan did a great job again as the villain. We got a little bit more of him. I like that he's real subtle, and that he feels ominous, yet I'm not afraid of him in the same way. So I like that. And I can't wait to see what this power is going to be, because I know at some point he's going to really unleash something. We get more of the reveals that at one point he had this Moon Knight ability and he disagreed with what they were doing. And so he went to this other Egyptian goddess, and it's interesting. It's tapping into my love of Percy Jackson in a way where I like, these old school gods in history with Greeks and Romans and Egyptians. And so I'm enjoying all of this. I like that we ended this episode with him in Cairo. And so I'm just here for it. There's rumors it might be connected even more to Winter Soldier because that one guy on the rooftop talks about all the people that might be eliminated. Doctor Strange is the name he drops, but he says a TV reporter, I believe, in Cairo. And so people think that maybe that might be linked somehow to Moon Knight, that his was also an enemy at some point. So I'm liking this show. I know some critics after watching those first 4 episodes weren't high on it. I've heard less of that since. Now I'm seeing a lot more overwhelming praise for the most part. But I'm digging it. I didn't have a complaint with this episode. I just had a lot of fun. Did you have any complaints?
Only wish I want to see the character of Layla. I believe that's her name, the wife of Mark Spector.
We'll get more of her.
I know. Just right now, I'm just not ready to be saying like I like this character or I'm sold on this character. The actress is doing good. She's doing a good job, but I just, want to see more. But I was happy to see more
Me too.
of Ethan Hawke as the villain here. I do agree with you. Like his subtlety is what I'm appreciating about this villain.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't really seem like I don't know, a mustache twirler in the sense, but he also seems like he's not trying too hard to showcase like a menacing effect throughout the show. Like he still is making there's still like this lingering of him in the background, but it's not to where it's feeling like it's trying too hard. There's a subtlety
Sure.
to it that I'm growing to appreciate. So yeah, and Kosh knew that was the god's name, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
The character design I thought was kind of cool. I kind of wish it was practical. I think it would have been kind of cooler than CGI because I didn't think the CGI was totally great, but the design was cool. Kind of reminded me of a Tim Burton, type design, but it's probably based on the comics too, so you can't really do much about it, I guess. So it was fine. I just thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah, to me, I don't know. I wonder if practical might have felt. I don't know. I don't know because when I think of that character as practical, the first thing that comes to mind is a Jim Henson type practical that you have to go with that aesthetic, and I just don't know if that works. I don't know if Marvel if that type of practicality works in this sense. I don't think he looks too hokey. I think he looks pretty cool, but maybe they're just, maybe the budget, anime style went to the big episode. And so he's going to look a lot better when he really shows up, but who knows? Any other thoughts on this show or this episode?
No, it still is growing my interest, which I'm appreciating. For a short show as this is, I'm glad that it's still keeping my attention. And there was good moments to be had, like some really humorous moments, more so than I thought it would be. But it works for me in this show, and I just like Oscar Isaac in this role. So I'm looking forward to more of it.
And it was an hour. I mean, we've seen 2 hours. We've seen a movie now of this show, and that was one of the biggest complaints with half the Marvel shows we've gotten so far is they're too short. I want longer. I want longer. I want what I want. Everybody, you and I here, we're like, why don't they just tell a good story? It doesn't matter the length. Let's tell a good story here. And right now, I'm digging it. It looks like every episode is going to be something of an hour. We got 4 left, so I'm really curious to see where we go. But guys, where do you think this show's going to go? Do you like the show? Do you not? Comment below. Let us know. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Check out all the other great videos. Thank you to the Moon Meal patrons. And as always, thank you for watching, Mom.
See you guys.